Baxter here with HB Ministry, a ministry for the holy and the broken. I am always here to encourage you and inspire you to live your best life. And in today's episode, I want to encourage you to have a vision, set goals, and achieve more in your life in 2018. So I just wanted to take a second and encourage you in the weeks to come before the new year to be asking God for your word for 2018. And just listen. Be willing to recognize His voice. He will not make it hard. He dropped a word in my life, and it came through infomercials. It came through a couple television shows. It came through a person talking. It came through another book that I was reading, and the word just kept popping up. And then I was doing my Bible reading one day, and I came across, which I have it written down in my faith journal for 2017, but it is actually going to be my verse for 2018. And I came across Psalm 62:3 in my morning reading, and it said, "Do not be a leaning wall or a wobbly fence." In my study Bible, there's a passage that just kind of breaks it down. And it went on to talk about our core. And the word came up again, core. That word just kept repeating itself through the week. I knew without a shadow of a doubt that that was the word God wanted me to focus on in 2018. So I am using the word core. And you will see core in most of my journaling in 2018. It's going to be on my vision board. And right here, this link right here, go ahead and check that link out on how to set up a vision board for your life. This is a little sidebar, but I want to encourage you to get your visions down on paper, because God does not want you to stay neutral in your life. He does not want you to go backwards. He wants you to keep pressing forward for the dreams and the desires and the passions and the giftings that He's already placed in your life. So don't let your current job, your current health situation, whatever's going on in your life hold you back, put you in reverse, or keep you neutral. Remember, God's plan is to propel you forward. He wants to push you forward. And so in today's video, I just want to encourage you to continue to dream, continue to write goals. And the way that you're going to do that is first, maybe asking God what the word is. What is the one word He wants you to focus on in 2018? I guarantee you, He will give you a verse for the word that He's going to give you. So again, just want to make it clear. Ask God this week, what is the one word that you have for me? What is it that you want me to understand better in 2018? And then to take it a step further, ask Him to confirm it with His word. And you may hear it in a church service. You may hear it in a message online, whatever that is. If you go to a community group or a Bible study, or you're listening to a faith speaker, you will hear the confirmation through God's word. But I'm just asking you now to just start with a word. Ask Him to lay it fresh on your spirit, to make it so real. And this is something that I'm really going to focus on this year, is my core. And so I really looked at the word core and I thought, okay, God, you really want me to focus on this word. And it was funny because I started doing Pilates, and Pilates is all about your core. I mean, there's a point where you're kind of hunched over in this really awkward position. Your toes are up and you're leaning over, and you got to stay there, and you got to pump your arms for like 100 pumps, and you stay in this position, and your Pilates teacher constantly says, your core is getting stronger, your core is getting stronger, your core is getting stronger, and just visualize your core. And this was all during the same week that I was asking God for my one word. And He kept showing me it's core, it's core, it's your core. It's your core spiritually, Heather. Because if your core is not consistent and persistent this year, you are going to miss out on the doors of opportunity and the windows of opportunity that I opened for you in 2018. And He began to speak to my spirit, and I began to write these things down. And then He began to show me my core. So I'm just going to show you the letters. I pray it's a blessing to you. I pray my core is inspiring you in the season of life that you're in. But again, you still ask God for your word, because your word is going to strengthen your core. So my word is core, the first letter being C. And C is centering everything that I do on God. God first. And I just want to tell you how much it helps me to start my day in the morning in quiet time. I have my journal here. I'm usually doing a Bible study. Right now I'm doing a God and Glam Bible study. You can Google that. I'm doing it through the whole year. We're kind of studying the liturgical calendar and the verses. And so I'll get up in the morning and I'll do the reading for the day, and then I will just sit quietly. Centering yourself on God. No matter what's going on in your marriage, no matter what's going on in your finances, your relationships with your children, maybe the struggle you're having in your job, the struggles that you're having with your health, or just those answers in life where you're wondering why? Why me, God? Why did this happen to me? That will break down your core. All of those things that are trying to push us in reverse or keep us in neutral will break down our core. And if we can stay centered on God, keep that quiet time with God daily, and just be ready with a piece of paper and a pen in hand, be ready to jot down something God may say. He may give you a word. He may give you a visual. He will show you something. And if you're doing a Bible study where you can do a little reading, something may jump out of his word, one sentence, a thought, an idea, a little vision, and you go ahead and you write that down. Just write it down and stay centered on God, because when you stay centered on God, the rest of your core will become stronger. The letter O is very important. Letter O is daily organizing first of all, your daily appointments, everything that you got to do in your work schedule, but then organizing your goals and your dreams and your plans. Organize them daily so that you can continue to move forward in the dreams God has for you. It's important to organize your vision, your dream, your passion, your gifts. And so I will speak more on that. If you watch this video right here, it's going to help you get some of those things on paper so you know what you're going to organize. Because there's times during the month that I need to write goals out to achieve that specific dream or to achieve that vision, whether it's something in your health. Maybe there's a weight goal, maybe there's a health goal with food or something that you're working on, or maybe there's a relationship goal and there's some classes that you want to take to build your core so you're stronger in your relationship. Maybe it's a finance goal and you need to work on your core, so you need to organize some things in your life to help you reach that vision or that goal. So there's going to be opportunities that God prepares for you and is already preparing for you in 2018. However, it's up to us to organize our calendar to get those type of things in place so we can be propelled more to reach that dream, to reach that thing that in our mind that we're saying, what could be and should be in my marriage? What could be and should be in my finances? What could be and should be with my health? What could be and should be for that thing that I really want, that thing in my head that I can really see me achieving? There's got to be some goals and appointments. You have to organize your life on a daily basis, a monthly basis, and a yearly basis. So that's very important to strengthening your core. Again, in Pilates, you don't get a strong core unless you're at least giving your core 15 minutes to wake up every morning. Very important. Same thing spiritually and mentally and physically and emotionally. We need God to wake us up for 15 minutes every day so everything can be kind of organized and flowing in His Spirit for the day. The next letter is R, and R is simply review and recognize. Review your dreams and goals on a daily basis. Again, checking out this whole series that I have, it's going to teach you to write things down so you know what you're going to review. But I have a way that I review my dreams and my goals on a monthly basis and on a weekly basis. So I know what I'm organizing. So I'm encouraging you. I'm going to share a video this week. I'm actually going to be filming it soon, and it's going to be the way that I set up my planner for the week. I'm actually moving into a passion planner, so I'm going to hashtag this here, passion planner, because a passion planner is very regimen on how you set your goals on a daily basis, a weekly basis. But then the greatest thing about the passion planner is it gives you a month overview to just reflect on how you have went after your dreams or specific goals in your life. And I really need that place to write. I really need to be accountable to reviewing what I did that last month, because I can definitely get physically and spiritually lazy. And that just breaks down my core. So that letter R is, what are you doing to review your dreams and goals? Because when you review them, you will be more open and available and ready to recognize God at work in your life. So keeping those goals in front of you on a daily basis, reviewing them, going over them on a monthly basis, reflecting, praying them back to God, having an expectant heart, and believing will help you realize where God is at work in your life. It'll help you recognize them if He puts a doctor in front of you, a friend in front of you, an opportunity in front of you. It'll just help everything mesh together, if that makes sense. So stay reviewing and be ready to recognize God at work in your life. The last letter is so easy, and it's expectant. Stay expectant for the miracle. Stay expectant in your faith. Stay expectant to see God at work in your life. He has a plan for you. You were made for more. I want you to stay expectant every single day in 2018. And in order to do that, we need to encourage each other. I want you to believe in your dream. I want you to pray for your dream. And I want you to expect that dream or that vision to come to pass. God has a plan. In Romans, it says He works all things together for your good, for those that love Him and are called according to His purpose. We are all called according to His purpose. He has created us for a relationship. He wants to love us, and in return, He wants us to just surrender and trust Him. When we have that in order, He is going to work all things for the good. He is going to keep our core strong, emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So my word is core. I'm going to stay strong, having an expectant attitude toward the goals and dreams that I know God's placed in my heart. I'm going to be more persistent in achieving those goals instead of getting lazy mid-year. So stay tuned this week, because I'm going to do a whole review. I just got the planner in the mail. I'm going to show you what my new passion planner looks like to help me work on my core. So I'm excited to share that. Stay tuned. If you are not subscribed to my channel, come on over, join the community. I do Bible lessons, Bible teachings. I do fun home tours. I like to inspire women on decorating and DIYs. I mean, I do those fun things too. But my number one passion is to inspire you in your faith in the season that you're in. Because leave me a comment below. Let me know if this inspired you. Let me know if you do have a word already this year. Let me know. I'd love to hear it. I want so badly to create a community this year where we're talking to each other, encouraging each other in our journey. So thanks for stopping by again, and I will see you in the next video. Blessings.